but it doesn't autofill some people. I'm inviting the developers to come chat with me for a moment. I need to know how they feel about unleashing a man like me on a world like this. Hopeful people who just want better lives for themselves. And then you have me. What do you want? Yeah, I'm not paying as much as you think I am, big guy. You can take your scraggly beard and get your ass out. Leave. Hello, a log fell on a lumberjack at the sawmill. He's alive, but his leg is in bad shape. Got anything to heal it? No, not at the moment, actually. I'm gonna take off my robe for this. It's getting warm in here now. Would override the background color in the CSS. Yeah, so that's what I mean, though. It makes no sense to me, because it seems like it's almost compressing your image. But why? It's obviously identifying a chunk of something there and blocking it out. But that what weirds me out more than anything is the words I am completely disappear. So why does dark background bring out that? I'm really bright now. I'm really bright again now. Alright, let me try this. Let me lower a little bit of my desk light. That'd be a treat. Ooh. Still looks good, and I'm not as blinded. Are you serious? Yeah, that looks good. I'm gonna save this. There we go. Oh, you know what it is? You see my hand? We're fucked. That's what it was. So I want to know how much of a change that had. That fixed a lot of it. That made it look much better. But I would have never known that it was also crunching the image. This man wants healing potions, chat. And I'm gonna give it to him. It's just what's right. Now, what you want is you want the stinky gray on this. Now, that's a name I give it. This is something that's a little bit of a behind the scenes type of market trick. I'm gonna show you a little bit of a twist I like to do. You gotta stir it around. All right. And then we got it. You're kidding. What do you mean? What do you mean, no? Make it. I have it. Ah! I knew it. I do have it. Why'd you say you didn't have it? Where is it? Where is it? There it is. Yeah. I need one more. We're gonna have to do this homemade, chat. But the other portion stayed where it should be. So only push a piece of it, which is stranger on its own as well. And keep in mind, this is just my extension. Don't overthink it. Don't overcorrect your website. If your website is working fine for everyone else, do not overcorrect it for one person. Just keep that in mind at least. It could just be something with my extensions, which it was already been very proven to be the case. So I wouldn't worry about it too much. I'm trying to think now. Alright. I figured out... Oh, I got hiccups. I figured out how to play the game again. I call this the mean green. You want this in there? Now, you guys didn't see that. But this is important. I went to Albania. And while I was there, I met this man who raised these little people. They're only about the size of like a flea. They're very small. But what you just saw right there is them catching an ingredient that was supposed to go into my pot and making sure it goes where it belongs. I'll see if I can get them to come out again. Hold on. See. You gotta get it just right. They don't interfere unless they have to. And now we water it down, chat. I want to say that this is becoming one of my favorite indie games of the year. Ooh. Chat, that wasn't good. With Dark Reader. Okay. Oh! There you go. That's it. It looks great. Looks exactly the same on everything now. That makes way more sense, and you know what? It looks a lot better. But it says here, an author. What have you wrote? Oh, you wrote a book teaching code. Okay. I like short horror. I actually got reached. I had this fucking... Holy shit, chat. Why can't you see me? Oh yeah, because I should be on this screen. I had this fucking... I had this university survey group reach out to me because what they very, very clearly did is they looked for anyone who has written anyone who has dabbled in any kind of fiction writing, and they wrote to me saying that they liked my story. They liked my story. And, I'll very, very quickly... Oh no. I can't get into that now. But I wrote a story called, see, that's the thing, I can't remember what the name was. But you gotta understand, this is a university group contacting me about this story. The story was called My Penis Didn't Come Home. Oh man, I can read it for you if you want. It's in my opinion, it's a very good story. It's like a on the edge of your seat thriller. All right. My alarm started blaring from my bedroom, but I couldn't peel my eyes away from the window. It's 9 a.m. I should be getting ready for work right now. Instead, I stared out at the hill behind my house, waiting to see my penis arise from the horizon. Instead, I'm greeted with partly cloudy skies and a somber atmosphere so intense it hurt. Television broadcast this morning's news. This year, we saw a wonderful 98% return rate. I shut it off. I can't even remember when it started happening. It was before I was old enough to even speak, possibly centuries before. I remember getting older and my father finally taking me into my parents' room for what he called the talk. Son, you've no doubt seen the news. You're getting old enough that soon you'll be involved, so it's about time we had the talk. You see, son, as you get older, parts of you begin to change. This is something every man goes through, and it's nothing to be afraid of. I know you have a lot of questions, so I'll run you through everything I've come to know in my many years on this earth. Once a year on April 1st, all the penises in the world detach from their home and run for the cabbage fields. Why cabbage fields, Dad? Don't interrupt me! Sorry, Dad. Well, yes. Right. You see, son, I know you love your penis. God knows I love mine. With that said, sometimes we have to let nature take its course and let our penis go. Science has yet to find the reason for why our penises go for the cabbages. We don't know if they eat them or bring them to some kind of cock cabbage storage facility, but it is something we all have to live with. Is this why Uncle Dennis always gets drunk and yells about his missing boy? Yes, Dennis never recovered his penis. He didn't handle it well. So what should I do, Dad? Oh, sorry, son. Well, there's an unfortunate side to this as well that we can't gloss over. You see, some heartless and dickless men will try and take another man's penis as their own. The mind of the penis is a simple one, son. It wants cabbage and it wants to go home. If a man grabs a roaming penis and tries to reattach it, the penis will take into the new owner. This is why we've gotten tattoos on our penises for generations. What do you get tattooed on it? Whatever you want. I got my favorite snack, a big old watermelon. I'm glad you bring it up though, because your tattoo appointment's in 3 days. Have any ideas what you might get? My father used to joke I should get a $sign so I can watch my money grow. But you're your own man now. I don't know, Dad, I guess one of the Avengers. The doorbell snaps me out of my daze. I walk over and slowly open the door to find Craig from down the road, red-faced and swearing. Those goddamn cocks did it again. God damn it, my dad is gonna lose the farm at this rate. Whoa now, Craig, calm down. My dick isn't even home yet, so please just relax with me and tell me what's up. Want a beer? We sat down on the living room couch before I asked him to tell me what was up with his pops. It's those goddamn cocks in the CTOCC. Whoa, man, hold on. You know I barely keep up with the news. What the hell is that? Sorry, man. Yeah, I guess no one in your family farms, huh? Well, the CTOCC is the Civilized Treatment of Cocks Committee, and they are the ones who dictate how cabbage farmers can and cannot defend their cabbages. This year has completely ruined us. We can't shock them, slap them, or anything effective. We essentially are stuck with cock blockers or nets, and the smaller ones slide right through the holes in the nets. Are you sure this day is all about your props? What the fuck are you talking about, man? Craig, come on, dude. What? Am I fucking angry that my dick was taken by a fox last year? Probably eaten somewhere? Yeah, I guess maybe that has me a little pissy today. Jeez, dude, I was just checking. Yeah, I know, I'm sorry. Hey, you know what? You don't have your pants on yet. There's really no sign of your cock? I tried to ignore the question, but he could see the worry and hurt in my eyes, like a parent whose child's run away from home. Hey, man, don't worry about it. I'm sure he'll be home soon. Do you want me to wait with you? No, you go on home. I'm sure Claire's looking all over for you. Alright, man, I'll call you tomorrow. As Craig left, I went back over to the window and continued watching, like a dog waiting for its owner to return, except I would be the one wagging in excitement. I started remembering the good times, our first secret handshake, long nights sharing secrets. God, it hurts to even think about it. It never came home. I felt hollow, like a piece of me was missing. I had like 30 little hats, and nothing to put them on now. I had little outfits and nothing to wear them. My little buddy was most likely dead, eaten by a coyote or some weird lizard, yet to be shown on Discovery. I don't know how long I laid in bed for. I didn't even want to speak. I didn't want to live, but for some reason, a little spark of hope still existed in my broken heart. I flipped open my phone and scrolled to Sophia's name. It's been a long time, but she has to understand. The phone rang 3. Where the fuck did Sophia come from? The phone rang 3 times before being picked up with an annoyed "What? Me? Hey, Sophia. It's been a long time, but I need some help, I beg you. You expect me to help you after the incident? Seriously? I know, I'm so sorry, but it went to a good zoo. And in the end, the 3rd graders did learn a valuable lesson in the outside world. What do you want? Do you still get super paranoid and jealous with your boyfriends? Fuck you, I'm leaving. Wait, please, I just mean... Remember when you had my ripe soldier chipped? To make sure I was loyal? Can you still track that? Yeah? Please tell me the location of my penis. There's a hole in my heart. I need my penis to fill. Fine, 1 second. Thank you so much. 6 minutes and 38 seconds pass. Says it is within 25 miles of you. 25 miles? How the hell does that help? I measure for force of impact and moisture, not so much location. The fuck is wrong with you? Sorry, can you call me if you see anything weird? Send $83 to my OnlyFans. You made an OnlyFans? Yes, so what? I didn't want to tell her that no one would ever want to pay money for what she had become, but I held my tongue for my penis. Nothing. Thanks for your help. I'll send the money, but I don't want to follow you. Or whatever they call it. A rub sub. A rub sub. Dude, a rub sub is what I'm totally calling it from now on. Years passed. I never fully recovered. Hold on. Years passed. I never fully recovered. I spiraled into a dickless depression, and I couldn't help but feel that life had shafted me. Everyone seemed so much happier. Even Henry, the pickle-dicked loser down the street, has his little bundle come home. I was turning bitter, and soon my family, friends, and neighbors all knew how bad things were getting for me. I tried using a permanent marker glue and some craft supplies to make a new penis, but it wasn't the same, and the replacement dicks cost way more than I could ever hope to afford without amazing insurance or the Make-A-Wish Foundation. I had hit the end of my rope. I decided I couldn't do it anymore. I bought some supplies from the hardware store and was going to attach the exhaust pipe of my car to the window so I can just end this. In the final moments of my car door slammed open and Craig pulled me out with an accompanying punch to the face. What the fuck are you doing, asshole? This isn't the way, man. I can't, Craig. My fucking dick is gone, man. I can't. I know, man, but we still love you. And you are still you. The dick doesn't designate the durability of the dude. Come on, I got a surprise for you. Is it a new dick? It's not a new dick. It's a group of old dicks. As I looked behind Craig, I could see the old crew. Jason, Matt, Henry, and Daniel. What the hell are they all doing here? It's been years since Daniel was in town. Yeah, man, holy fuck. Dude, this story's fucking good. Yeah, man, we're getting away to the old campground, just like old times. Let's have a bit of a breather, alright? I finally remember what I had to live for. I wasn't alone, and I was gonna have a good time. We got the tent set up and grilled into the evening while downing a gross amount of alcohol. We've been coming to this campground since we were kids, 300 miles from the nearest civilization and stocked with everything we needed nature to offer. Brisk air and the smell of pine was the norm here, where back home it was a rare pleasure. It really did bring the type of infallible comfort that just melds with you. That night I had the best sleep I'd had in a long time. The next day we woke up, made some honkin' bacon sandwiches, Dad used to call them like that, and settled into an awesome hike. My asthmatic ass had to take a break, so the others slowly went on ahead. As I got my breath, I got a phone call. It was Sophia. I didn't know how to respond. It had been so long since I last spoke with her. I thought she bailed on me. I declined the call and caught up with everyone else. We had a campfire down by the lake. I relaxed after a good day's workout with Craig chimed in with another of the brilliant drunk ideas. Hey guys, want to go skinny dipping in the lake like when we were kids? Now usually we would have probably said hell no, but we were full of beans and weens and drunk off our asses, so we were all for it. We arrived at the dock and joked as we stripped down. It was freeing not worrying about my situation as much in the moment. As I undressed, I got another phone call. Once again, it was Sophia. Sophia was flashing across my screen. I decided to get this over with. Where are you right now? Holy shit, Sophia. I never thought I would hear from you again. Shut up, where are you? Camping at the old stomping ground. What's up? Your cock's within 25 miles. I didn't take even 2 seconds for her words to hit me. Time seemed to slow. As the guys stripped down, in shock and disbelief, I turned to look at the guys. Laughing his drunk ass off, Pickle Dick Henry with an 8-inch lap hog carrying a flaccid design of Iron Man. That backstabbing bastard. The end. Here's your healing potion, brother. I guess the developer didn't show up, or the developer didn't want to make themselves known. Understandable in both cases. A cold beer, ale, help us out. You want an ice potion. I do have them. But you're gonna have to wait, because I need to now make one. Dude, I like short horror. And I think comedy horror is also kind of funny. And this started as an inside joke of this really stupid story of cocks and cabbages, of these like dicks running away, like going for the cabbage fields, and I ended up just finally getting it out of my system and writing this really ridiculous story about it. This is precise, chat. Come on now. To drop it from the second floor. Like that. Save it. I really wish I could chat with the devs about this game, because I'm really impressed with this one. It completely caught me off guard. It's such a well-executed idea behind a game, and I'm finding, you know, it's funny, but it's not funny at the same time, because for my friends, it's frustrating. But I have friends who make games, and they make really great games, but they often get frustrated over these people who get successful with really basic ideas. But I think people underestimate how much a basic idea done well can do. I think a lot of people who consider themselves to be more complex designers, they overcomplicate their design. And in the end, they end up not making as good of games as people who don't overcomplicate things. So, this system here... Oh, I'm coughing in the store. Excuse me. Is a complex system. But it's a simple idea. We want to make potions. Okay, great. If we want to make a game about making potions, how do we make that engaging? Okay, well, how is an action game engaging? Well, you're doing something all the time. Okay, well, right there. We need to make sure the player's always doing something. That makes sense to me, in my mind. But it's cool that they thought about this. So then, from that point, how do we base our game around making a potion? You don't just want to have a flat screen of you tossing ingredients in and doing a recipe book of this, this, and that. They could have done that, and this would have been probably a much lower rated game, but they didn't do that. They built this entire alchemy map, they call it. And it's brilliant. It's a completely ingenious idea. It truly is it's a good idea. I'm not really good with the poetics, but it's nice to see a developer do something where they take an idea and they obviously sit on it for a long fucking time. And then they and then let's not talk about that. And then they bring out something like this. I think it's just neat. I appreciate something like this. Wait, we have everything. Where am I going? I'm just gonna stop. I don't know what I'm doing. Here. You're still paying for that a lot. I am a miserable human being. You're paying a lot for that. The more you need it, the more you're paying. Step off. I planted berries in my garden, now I can't wait for them to grow. Do I have anything that help them grow faster? Wanna know what's friggin' weird is I don't, but I can make you something. It's down here. This is a growth potion. We're gonna play this until Eyes gets back, because I am addicted to this. This and Puzzle Forge Dungeon. But I put a tweet out to the developers, so in the very rare odd chance that anyone from the dev team for this game shows up, I'm gonna keep playing this game. It would be really nice to talk to them. I'm really fascinated about what they've kind of done. And it would be fun to talk about future ideas about stuff they might like to do. Do they plan to expand on the game? Do anything like that? See, I wouldn't go for that. That looks nice, but it's not. I'm gonna go down one more. I'm gonna do this. There we go. Alright. Growth potion. Goddamn, Chet. This guy thought I was some kind of chump. I am addicted to this, by the way. I'm really enjoying having this big, ridiculous pile of potions at any given time. It makes me very happy. So, yeah, my favorite potion that I've done so far is the Potion of Meh. It is a potion that is half healing and half poisoning. What do you mean, really? Why do you have so many GPUs? I'm picking out my lips. It's finally happening. I do this every time. You guys are seeing a filthy habit. I'll put more lip chap on. What do you want? Yeah, here you go. Hey! PC Bay? I don't have that yet. So how much freedom do you end up, like, should I stick with that game? Like, how much freedom do I end up getting in it? I just fucked up badly. I just fucked up very badly. Fire my jealousy? Get out of here. I need a potion that gives me strength, sends me into a battle frenzy. Oh. Oh, I had something like that. You know, I saw something like that once. It was a potion of berserk. It looks like we have an undiscovered potion down here. True. But you can't take anything from them. It won't let you take anything from them. Is it true that eventually you get to buy your own PC cases and like make your own PCs and stuff? You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna bring up the potion we just did for our fast growth. Fuck! God damn it. Can you buy cases, though? That's the thing I don't know. Can you eventually choose and buy cases? Because even in free play, you don't get to choose your case. Get over there. Oh man, I want to go play it then. I want to go play it a little bit. Man, you really got me like fucking on it now. I don't think the developers come in. We might not be in the right time zone. No, chat. I can't live with this. No, I don't like that. I would rather this. Like that. Oof.